Hey guys, this is Naveen here. Welcome back to Naveen Automation Labs. And in this video, we are going to talk about that how to do the preparation with the recession. Do we have a recession really? Or it's just a hype, but people are getting offers. It's not like only a few people are getting offers. There are good majority of the people are getting offers in this recession time also. But there are people who are actually getting fired. Their companies are terminating them because of their performance issue, or maybe business is not working accordingly. They are losing a couple of good accounts in their company, and that's what obviously that uh, they are firing people. So hiring and firing, it's just part of IT companies, and nothing to worry. It happens with everyone. In fact, it happens with most of the people. In fact, in 2008, 2009 recession also, it was not that similar kind of situation, but that time also that similar thing happened over there as well. So we all have gone through this particular phase where we always having the fear that the recession is coming or not, or recession is already there or not. So there are some European companies, no doubt about it. They already got into recession. In India, there is an impact. It's not like that India is not impacted. I'm talking about for the IT point of view. That's my analysis. That's my observation. Second thing is how to prepare, right? So preparation is very important. So if you got to know that, okay, my company might get a decision maybe next couple of months, or maybe I'm already fired, and whatever the reason behind that, or if you really want to switch the job in this particular time and you are not getting enough calls also, that is also another problem, because most of the companies, they actually freeze the hiring. In fact, I have talked to a lot of other people also in terms of hiring, in terms of new requirements, and then in terms of a campus placement and everything. So everything is actually slow right now. Not, I'm not saying it's completely stopped, but definitely yes, certainly it is actually got down and got slow. So how to prepare? So nothing to worry. First of all, that don't panic. It happens, as I told you. First of all, this the first important rule is update your skills. Without updating your skills, nothing is gonna happen. That whatever the relevant skills and whatever the current market standard which is going on, you have to go with that. We have already discussed about that for a testing point of view, that we really need to be good in testing whatever the current project and previous projects that you have done. It matters a lot that what kind of work that you have done in terms of automation, also which tool that you are working in, which tool that you're using, and what kind of knowledge that you are having in terms of automation. Are you a really good resource? Because there are other candidates also in the market, and the number of opportunities are very less. So in that case, you have to be different from others, and you have to be different from others in terms of skills, in terms of the way you are giving the answer, the way you are justifying your experience and everything in terms of automation. So these three things are very, very important. So update your skills with the relevant tools and technologies available in the market. I totally agree that testing mindset, testing craftsmanship, everything is needed. But once it is actually about the jobs, people are looking for the automation skills. People are looking for the test automation skills. Certain tools you should know about it. For example, Selenium with Java is one of them. Rest Assured, Postman. Maybe some company they started looking for Cypress and the Playwright also. API automation is very much in demand these days with Postman and Rest Assured. Mobile automation also, if you are having good knowledge about the APM or XYZ automation tool, that is also good. If you're having any X factor with performance testing or database testing or security testing, performance testing means if you're having good knowledge about, let's say, JMeter or I would say Gatling or K6, and you have worked with these kind of tools, so basic knowledge about also, that might give you an X factor in your resume. So that's very important. So knowledge about the databases, how exactly you are testing your backend services and microservices, or API testing, also very important. And the Selenium, Cypress, Playwright. In fact, Selenium is always like 70-80% market captured by Selenium only, and most of the job requirements are coming with Selenium. Now, Selenium with Java or Selenium with Python or C Sharp or Ruby, or that's a different discussion. It depends what kind of project it is and what kind of requirement they are having it, right? So I don't want to go with the language part right now, but these are the standard tools you should know about it. Now, a couple of people, they ask this question that, what if, Naveen, do I need to learn about the codeless automation tool or some fancy tool is already there in the market? As of now, if you are into the situation, in the recession time you got fired or you don't have any job right now. So please don't waste your time, money, efforts, and everything on learning on these new fancy tools which are there in the market. You just focus upon the core skills, the core tools or core technologies which are there in the market. And of course, the base is always testing there, right? So you have to raise your standard high, you have to raise your bar high in terms of dealing the interviews, in terms of cracking the interviews. If you really want to get a good hike or good compensation and good offers, so market is competitive, is very competitive. There are some really good people are there in the market. It's not like 5 6 years back we used to have a lot of offers, and very less people they were aware of certain tools and technologies in automation. But nowadays, because of so many resources are available in the market, people are learning. A lot of smart people and the freshers also, they are coming, they are learning, and then they are getting good offers. So you have to deal with this scenario also in the market. So update your skills, which is very important. Don't waste your time. Take a right decision at the right time. That's also very important. Then how to upgrade or how to update my new skills and everything. So online courses are there, and YouTube is there, free sources also available in the market, bloggers are there, training. If you are really wanted, okay, no, I really want a dedicated trainer or really want a live training or any courses or something, then pick a course, invest something in your courses or everything. I'm not doing any marketing of any course. This is just to give you an advice that sometime what happens if you are watching something on a YouTube, maybe you are not able to concentrate, you got stuck somewhere and you want to clear your doubts. So just talk to your trainer, talk to your colleagues, talk to your mentor, talk to your seniors also in the company, or your friends also who are actually aware of those tools and technologies, and clear your doubts immediately and then solve the problem and then proceed further. So take some really good online courses and everything. Don't run behind the certification as such. If you're already having any certification with respect to testing or as such test automation, they don't have any certificate. But still, if you're having it, that's definitely a plus factor or X factor. You can mention those things in your resume. Third thing I would advise you, please showcase your work not only in your resume, plus in the form of other social media profile like LinkedIn and everything. Start writing the blogs. Maintain your GitHub repositories, which are very important, so that tomorrow, let's say if I'm hiring you, I really want to see what kind of work that you have done. Have you created any framework? Have you created any libraries? What kind of work that you have done, or any practice work or any POC that you have defined, or you have designed some UI or backend automation framework or some really nice library that you have created, or if you are really contributing for the open source tools also, or open source libraries also, if you really want to highlight those things, please definitely show that. Talk about these things with the people at a time of interview, or you can mention these things in your resume also. In a particular section you can mention about your GitHub repositories and everything over there. So please showcase your work, write some blogs, document it properly, and then showcase your work on LinkedIn or social media. Don't please copy paste from the chat GPT. Think about it, whatever the work in a very raw, simple language, whatever you have done, please start sharing your work with the people, with the community. You never know that, okay, who is actually reading your code or who is reading your blogs, and then they might pick you and they might refer you. And then when you share your resume with anyone on LinkedIn also, you share these things also, that this is what that I have done. And this will definitely make you different from others who are actually just doing a normal preparation, but your preparation is at top level, and your experience is also justifying your whatever the preparation that you are having it, you're justifying your experience also. That's also very important. So please start showcasing your work in the form of GitHub repositories or blogs or maybe YouTube videos or whatever you want to contribute. Please start doing that in that case. Then hands-on practice is very important. There are people that, okay, they ask this question, Naveen, I don't have any experience in automation, but I got the training or I learned from YouTube or some courses or whatever. See, that's okay. I don't want to demoralize you. And I always criticize those people. They always say that, okay, why are you showing that experience if you don't have any knowledge about it? See, we are not showing that experience. We are showing that, okay, this is what I have learned, and I really want to get into automation or into that particular tool. Why? Because I have learned the things and have practiced it accordingly. So I'm not showing any fake experience over there. This is totally wrong. Don't show that fake experience, but show that experience, that whatever you have learned in your training, that plays a very important. So if you really want to show that, okay, fine, this is what the Selenium or framework or XYZ tool that I have learned, and look at my practice, the kind of frameworks, the kind of examples that I have covered. Let them ask the question, and then you take those questions and give the best answer, and different from others, give the practical answers, give that how exactly we work in real-time projects and everything. Then I'm definitely sure that, okay, no one can beat. The only missing part is that maybe you have not got the opportunity to work with the real-time projects with automation or any specific tool, but somehow you have to start somewhere, right? So that's why you can claim that, okay, fine, this is what I have learned, this is my work. You ask the question, let me give the practical answers and everything about it, and definitely I'll be a good asset for you if you hire me for the automation profile or testing profile or test automation profile. So that's another point, the hands-on practice on real-time application. Don't pick any XYZ, some basic example, username, password, login button, that's it. No, anyone can write driver equal to new Chrome driver and click on this button and send keys and everything is fine, but you really need to justify your experience with respect to the complex use cases and everything. That plays a very, very important role here. Remember this thing. Talk about the API automation, like authentications, what kind of API testing or negative scenarios that you have done, OAuth 1.0, 2.0, JWT token. There are various type of API security challenges or authentication scenarios are there. Explain about that. And then same thing, the JSON parsing, XML parsing, JSON path, XML paths, a lot of different technology, I mean, libraries are available in the market to read the JSON, calling the API, getting the response and everything. So showcase that work. It's not about only, yes, we have used get call and post call and put call and basic definition about post versus put that you have learned. That is not going to help you much. This is only for the basics. If you're going with the experience in this particular time, definitely if they are offering you, they are also expecting some good knowledge from you instead of the bookish knowledge or the theoretical knowledge. So the upgrade practice and hands-on practice is very important here. Then the problem solving things are very important. Like problem solving means they will give you a problem, that how exactly you're solving, your approach and everything, how exactly the optimized code that you are writing here, that plays also a very, very important role here. For example, if I'm giving you a problem, it could be a coding problem, it could be a testing problem, it could be, okay, design some, let's see, simple test cases or functional test cases with the corner cases and everything. So the more and more practice that you are doing, and the more and more optimized code or optimized scenarios that you or code that you are writing, or more scenarios or corner cases or negative positive test cases that you are giving at a time of interview, with the confidence, with your experience, I'm sure that, okay, you will be different, you will stand different from others as well in that case. So code optimization and the problem solving skills, very, very important with the hands-on experience. Then resume also plays sometimes very important role here. Mention all the good keywords there. You can refer my SDET resume preparation or test automation resume preparation or testing resume preparation videos also that I have covered there. I have covered like a behavioral interview question also, a complete series that I have covered over there. So please go through it. It will help you a lot. How to prepare your resume and everything. Don't make resume more than 1 or 2 pages. I have seen people are making resume like 7 pages, 8 pages, 9 pages also they are maintaining. And they mention everything, just copy paste with every company, with every project. They just same roles and responsibility you are copy pasting there. That is not going to help you, because the resume screening will happen through some maybe ATS tool or something like this. So in that case, your resume will be rejected. So make it very crisp, write all the important keywords there in your resume. Whatever that experience that you are having it, just mention those things. Don't bluff. Don't show unnecessary experience or fake experience. Don't say that, okay, I'm aware of C# also, Java also, JavaScript also, Ruby also, everything I'm aware of it. No, don't mention that. Whatever the core skills that you are having it, highlight those core skills. Whatever the basic background or basic experience that you are having in a specific tool or programming language, you can mention that also, but with the basic knowledge. So give the right and appropriate information in your resume. That is also very, very important here. Okay. Then after resume and everything, if you really want to go with the mock interviews or any consulting, you can talk to, there are different people are there in the market on LinkedIn. There are some really good people. You can talk to them like Sanjay is there, Mukesh is there, Brijesh is there. You can talk to me also. And there are some really good people who are actually always ready to help people. You can schedule some mock interviews with them. You can schedule a mock interview with your colleagues, with your cousins, with your team members, because in this situation, everyone is going to help you. If it is you have a friend who is actually working in automation on weekend, you can say that, okay, hey, can you take my half an hour or 45 minutes or 1 hour interview? And then please give me the feedback. Can you please help me out to improve the things and everything? Or you can contact to us also in terms of mock interviews and everything. So mock interview will give you the confidence, because what happens from last, let's say 2, 3 years, you have never faced any interview in real time because you were working from last 3, 4 years and suddenly you got fired and you are not at all prepared. And from last 2, 3 years, the scenarios totally changed in the market, or maybe you are not experiencing, you're not getting that confidence that I know the things, but how to express and how to give the right answer at a time of interview. So these mock interviews will help you at least some level. Help will be there that, okay, yeah, this is how I have to prepare, dress well, and then go with the confidence, and don't be casual about it. Just simple go and treat the mock interviews like you are giving an actual real-time interview there. So this is going to help you. So I always prefer for the interview preparation, mock interviews are very, very important, are very important part of the interview process and cracking the interviews. So I have seen so many candidates, so many students, they learn the things and they justify with the mock interview. And then we say, okay, yeah, you are actually ready. Your preparation is really good. These are your strength. This is your weakness. This is the feedback that I'm giving to you. This is how you can, impress, and this is how you can manipulate, or this is how you can give a better answer with the better example for this particular question. So when we give this feedback, they again improvise it, and then again give the mock interview sometimes, and then they crack the interviews in the real time also. So please go through it. These things are very, very important here. Okay. And one last point that I really want to highlight here, that don't panic. First of all, be confident about your skills. It happens with everyone. And if you're getting into panic and demotivated and frustrated with, no, I'm not getting any offers or not getting any job, so that's okay. It's perfectly fine. One day, maybe something is better waiting for you. And one day it will happen that you are getting some really good offers or multiple offers also. But before that, nothing is free in this world, and you have to prepare well. You have to put your resources, your efforts, your sometimes maybe courses also. If you really want to buy, don't hesitate to invest the money in certain courses which are really, really helpful. And please don't think in that way that marketing for the some training or something like this. It's not at all like that. If you are already having some courses, please complete those courses. This is what I really want to convey the message here. Please go through YouTube also, regular, what are the different updates are happening in the market. Go through with that. So these things will definitely help you a lot. And if you are really comfortable with the blogger and official documentation, you can learn from that thing also. Absolutely go with that. You don't need to attend any training in that case, because you are smart enough, or maybe you're already aware of those things, and then just go with those with that flow also. You can go with that. Right. So I think this is the overall highlighted points that I really want to highlight in terms of recession and everything. Don't panic, just go with that and then be confident. Take a right decision at the right time, and don't take the right or wrong decision just for the sake of getting the offers. Or let's see, there is a there is a company which is not at all stable in the market, and it's just a startup or very fresh, no funding, and they're very particular about or the specific thing, and then funds also not available, but they are hiring it, and then they don't have any exact plan for the testing and test automation point of view. So you never know that after 2, 3 months again you might get into the same situation, because you're already in the situation where you really got fired or terminated from the company, or whatever the XYZ reason behind that, and then again getting into the same thing. So better you take a right decision. Think about the project, the kind of work that they are doing, what kind of company is it, are they really going good, are they really impacted with the recession time or not, what happens with the from last 6 months with this company, did they really hire or not, did they really fire or not, like that. So please go through all these things. This will help you a lot to know about the company. Sometime I have seen some cases where people have blindly joined the company just because they are getting some decent or smart offer, but after 2, 3 months they realize that, okay, that was a wrong decision. I could have joined some other company but the compensation was not that much as compared to the company that you joined. But here, the micromanagement, the work is not that great. And again, the same situation, same trap over here. So that's a very, very important thing here. So don't be in a hurry mode. Don't take a decision. Think about it and then go for it. But if you are really into some emergency situation, you don't have any funds available, then only you can just take a decision. Okay, fine. For time being, let me join this. Let's see after 3 more months what happened. At least my financial things will be improved in that case. But I would final thing with this note, I'll complete this video. I know it's a long video now. So uh, please think about if you are getting into this kind of situation, make sure you are having at least some funds for next 4 or 5 months for the survival in the market, because you have your other personal things plus responsibilities, plus you don't have any offer, and your other preparation, you have to put some efforts and everything over there as well. So in that case, make sure that okay, you are having at least 4 to 5 months of funds in your pocket, in your bank, so that you will be completely free and then just focus on your learning. You will not think about that, okay, no, what should I do next month and everything. So please don't get into that situation. I have seen cases, that's why I'm telling you, because I'm dealing just because of my profile. Like I'm a trainer right now, I'm a teacher right now. So a lot of people, they contact me and us that this is the situation is going on. What should I do? So again, that's my personal advice. Think about it and then take a decision. Rest of the things that you're already aware of it, and you are intelligent enough to take a decision. So that's all for this video, guys. Thank you so much. I'll see you in the next video. Till then, take care and God bless you all.